Good evening, good evening, good evening. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. We're going to get into some trickery and deception. Yes, we are. Can y'all hear me good? Anyway, we run through the history of MK Ultra, the first one. And I'll hit the last page. We'll hit it just as a refresher. I guess we just got to the beginning of MK Ultra. Anyway, I got a little bit of time about an hour, and then I got to go to town. Welcome. You want to hear my old hillbilly ass be reading, and that's just the way it is. And we will go from there. So, I don't know if y'all remember the book. That's what we're reading from today. And MK Ultra on the books run from 66 to 73. Dr. Gadibel got Gottlieb, I don't know, Gottlib, and his chemists expanded their research during 53 to encounter, now see, this don't even make sense, to counter another unanticipated Soviet threat. The 3 year long Korean War had stalemated, and the alliance of the North Korea and China and the Soviet Union seemed on the road to mastering the art of mind control. Such capability could render soldiers and possibly entire populations vulnerable to communist propaganda and influence. Reporters researched the three-letter alphabet word about Soviet clandestine successes with mind control and newly discovered capabilities to brainwash, recruit, and operate agents within the aid of drugs. Hmm. They like that dope, don't they? Hi, Ricky, Ricky, Ricky. Where you at, old Ricky, today? Yeah, I missed. It was fun, smacking you around. Yes, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Anyway, mind control appeal, appeared to allow the communists using combinations of psychology techniques and newly developed pharmacological compounds to remotely alter a subject's mental capacities and control his free will. His free will, it says. Despite limited research on similar topics during World War II and the early 50s, the science underlying the reported Soviet success remained a mystery. America needed to understand the scientific basis of mind control and develop safeguards and, if necessary, applications for its own use. In March of 1953, Alan Dulles, director of the three-letter agency, entrusted the 34-year-old Gottlieb with one of America's most secret and sensitive Cold War programs, codenamed MK Ultra. Alan Dooley's authorized TSS and Dr. Galibi's chemical staff to begin work on multiple projects for research and development of chemical, biological, and radiological material capable of employment in clandestine operations to control human behavior. I know my reading aloud sucks. Hooked on phonics did not work for fucking me. MK Ultra eventually encompassed 149 sub projects. 149 sub projects. Uh, Not mind control, sub projects. Maybe, sub projects. Anyway. And remained one of the CIA's most carefully guarded secrets for over 20 years. Its projects aim to understand how drugs and alcohol altered human behaviors and to protect American assets from Soviet psychological and socio uh, psychopharmaceutical manipulation. The research included clandestine acquisition of drugs, clinical testing on, and experiments with humans, some of who were unaware of such testing. I'm from the government. I'm here to fucking help. And grants proposals and contracts with hospitals. That's the reason I love doctors, companies, and individuals. The scientists investigating topics ranging from from concocting true serums to developing a humane way to incapacitate guard dogs using powerful tranquilizers mixed into ground beef. Peanut butter works better. They can't bark. It sticks to their mouth. Anyway, several projects involved research on little understood mind altering drugs such as LSD, marijuana. Yeah, like they didn't know fucking what weed was up to. In the end, the research produced an assortment of potential offensive capabilities, including incapacitating, lethal, and untraceable toxins. Offensive capabilities. Isn't it offensive that your fucking government's digging into this shit and using it on people that don't know it's being used on? I'm from the fucking government. I'm here to help. Ask any Native American if they believe that. Excuse me. That hit snuck up on me. In the end, the research produced an assortment of potential offensive. Hmm. How offended can a motherfucker be that the government is using them as a lab rat without their consent, knowledge, or any of that? How offensive can that possibly be? And especially when it can incapacitate with lethal and untraceable toxins. Hmm. However, the absence of scientific data in the early 50s about the effectiveness and safe dosage levels of the new drugs, including LSD, presented a problem for MK Ultra research. As a result, Galibi and members of his team performed experiments on themselves that included ingesting drugs and observing and recording their own reactions. That's real smart. Get fucked up and keep up with how fucked up you are. That sounds like fucking wonderful scientific research. In late '53, an early LSD experiment involving several government scientists went horribly wrong. Hush puppy pills contained the harmless tranquilizer, which was mixed with ground beef, fed to dogs to avoid suspicious uh, adrenaline-filled syringes would reawaken the dog at the mission's end. Anyway, I had a little picture. Dr. Frank Olson was working at U.S. Army Special Observation Division, SOD, Biological Weapons Facility at Fort Detrick, Maryland, and assisting the CIA on MK Ultra. Oh, I said that three-letter word. On MK Ultra projects. Along with half a dozen other scientists, he volunteered to attend and retreat during the mid-November 1953 at the remote Deep Creek Lodge in western Maryland, organized by Galibi. Together with seven other researchers from TSS and Fort Detrick, Olson was served cognac liquor that had secretly been spiked with 70 micrograms of LSD. After 30 minutes, the participants were told of the LSD and altered to begin and alerted to begin studying their reactions. Study your reaction under a fucking these goddamn idiots. Most reported little effect, but Osen had a bad trip that night. As his condition worsened in the following days, Galeby's deputy, Dr. Robert Bushbrook, escorted him to New York City for psychiatric counseling. This attention and treatment seemed to calm Olson temporarily, but later that evening, on November 24th, 1953, he jumped to his death from the 10th floor window of a New York hotel. The three-letter agency executive seeking to protect the secrecy of MK Ultra program did not fully reveal the circumstances of Olson's death to his family. No other facilities from the Ultra experiments occurred. No other fatalities. Sorry. Uh, but 2 decades passed before Ocean's widow received a delayed apology from President Ford and a financial settlement from the government. Yeah, we're here to help. We'll kill your fucking people, and if you're lucky, before you fucking die after we've ruined you and run you through the mud and shit all over your name and your fucking family's name and your loved ones that we fucking unalived, we might see fit to go, oops, our bad, here's a couple of bucks. Hmm. There are devious governments within our government in operation and have been all of our lives against the American people. This three-letter agency is one of them. But since you're part of the corporation, uh, Soviet intelligence in the 60s, however, was less averse to death, either from accident or from assassination. Nikita Khrushchev, the successor to dictator Joseph Stalin. Huh, I didn't know. I didn't realize Stalin. Anyway, continued the existing policy of special actions as a central tool for dealing with leaders of anti-Soviet emerging groups. The first target of the post-Stalinist era, Ukraine nationalist uh, Gregory Alkalovich, was spared when the assassin KGB officer Nikita Kolesnikov confessed a plot to his victim and defected to the three-letter agency. On April 20th of 54, 420, Hitler's birthday. Happy birthday. Pop. That was my dad's birthday, too. Spoke down. Anyway, on April 20th, 54, Kalishnikov gave a dramatic press conference and revealed both the assassination plot and his exotic weapon to the world. I learned something today. The execution device was an electrically operated gun and silencer hidden inside a cigarette pack that shot cyanide tipped bullets. This failure was followed soon thereafter by the successful assassination of Ukraine leaders Lev Ribet in 57 and Stefan Bandera in 59. Both were killed by KBG assassins. Guess who? Guess who it was? The blonde headed guy. Putting your boot on? No, it wasn't him. Uh, Assassin Bogdan Stinsky, who defected in 61 and revealed that he had disposed of his weapon, cyanide gas gun, concealed and a rolled up newspaper in a canal near Bangandowski's residence in Munich, Germany. An, an analyst of the KGB cigarette pack gun Stanisky cyanide weapon recovered from the canal simulated accelerated U.S. Efforts to create comparable weaponry for the United States. From the beginning, the Ultra and the three-letter agency scientists researched lethal chemicals and biological substances, as well as truth serums and hallucinogenics, as they continued work in the office of the Strategic Service during World War II. That was another name that went under a joint project code named MK Naomi. TSS and the SOD cooperated in development of ingenious weapons and exotic poisons. One army produced handgun called the non-discriminable binocular resembled a 45 caliber Colt pistol that fired with telescopic sight and detachable shoulder stock, fired a toxic tip dart silent and accurately up to 250 feet. The dart was so small, slightly wider than a human hair, it was nearly undetectable. That's fucking crazy right there. Toothpaste, tubes conceal for the CIA Stinger, a small 22 caliber single shot firing device. Hmm. There were no traces in the target's body during an autopsy. Other dart firing launchers were developed and concealed inside fountain pens, walking canes, and umbrellas. Research was also conducted on a variety of exotic poisons, including shellfish toxins, cobra venom, botulinum, and crocodile botulinum. Botulinum. I'm curious to know what that one is. Crocodile. Under the MK Ultra program, the CIA, three-letter agency, stockpiled 8 different lethal substances and another 27 temporarily incapacitating, either for specific operation or as a on-the-shelf capabilities for possible future use. In one example, a tube of poisonous lace toothpaste was prepared for insertion into the toiletry kit of President Patrice Lombardo in 1960. However, the agency's office chief in Leopoldville, yeah, Larry Devlin, rejected the plan and tossed the tube into the nearby river. About the same time, the agency treated a handkerchief with an incapacitating agent, hallucinogens, or brucellus, to be sent to a targeted Iraqi colonel. But the man was shot by a firing squad before it could get there. Perhaps some of the most creative and almost whimsical agency plots considered in the early 60s were part of the Operation Mongoose, meant to discredit or assassinate Cuban leader Castro using an assortment of incapacitating and deadly pharmaceuticals. Pharmaria. Okie dokie, folky. My eyeballs hurt. Oh, I need glasses. I need glasses. Oh. So how's everybody doing today? Ain't nobody saying shit. It's a nice, cool, what is it, 98 degrees, 97 degrees. Let's see. 92. It's a bone chilling 92 degrees. Them Mountain Dew's good. Lovely, baby, drive me insane. You're always on my twisted butt. Anyway, have y'all learned anything yet? I didn't know uh, Kliniskov, I can't even say his name now, uh, was a KGB or defective. See what reading will do to you? Make you show you how dumb you are. I'm a dummy. God always hate reading out loud. But apparently some of y'all like to hear it. Huh? Two of you do. One of you here against your will, I think. Blink 3 times and tap your head twice. Then rub your tummy in a counterclockwise uh, direction if you need help. Now, what's going on in the big world and what the fuck is going on? Let's see. Has there been any rattlesnakes striking lately? That's pretty crazy. I seen a bunch of smiley faces there for a minute floating up through shit. Don't think somebody was going, yeah, they like to hear my voice. You got to be out of your motherfucking mind if that's what we do. Got me a new harem cut. Who wants to see the new harem cut? Oh, everybody leaving. Here all by myself. Just nobody. Nobody. No shit I'll do. Let's see. Just do this right here. Watch it stand up. $5. $5. Whoops. Sorry about that, folks. That's what mortar men call transition. Yeah, yeah, this shit got too hot. I know y'all like it. It's time to go get some sun on. That's wider than my ass. We having fun yet? Hmm? Oh, I never did do this. Anyway. Well, Ricky, come here. I got some pent up aggressions. Who wants to play? What's up, old man? You come back for a look at that slick head, didn't you, bub? Can you hear me all right now? I know you was bitching earlier. Am I loud and clear? I was just chewing the fat. Been reading out of my kindergarten book. Yeah, you can hear me? Good deal. Hear me spitting out a line a while ago? I forget to mute sometimes. Man, you know I ain't fucking kidding. They money makers, man. You wouldn't believe the donos I got not to shave. I mean, it's fucking trademark, man. You know you fucking love them. Everybody just jealous. Kind of look like that old fucking dude in the old Flash Gordon shows, huh? Big old fucking eyebrow. Anyway, it's about time made to kick rocks and get the fuck out of Dodge. I got places to be. Coming. There's my cue. I'm out.